Welcome back to the Sick Picks Pub, where each week the Frills Daily Show runs down the list of games and does our sick picks of the week. Week 9 of 18. It's very obvious who I'll be picking this week. The Eagles are undefeated. The Texans really don't look good, so that's what it's going to be. But I'm going to throw it back to Frills Daily, where he's going to be covering the Vikings and the Commanders. Whoa, that could be a tough one. And it looks like Wentz might lose his job to Heinicke. What do you think, Frills Daily?
So we're going to break it down with the Vikings and the Commanders. I think that the Vikings have the upper hand in this one, which takes us to Carolina and Cincinnati. On a normal day, I would pick Carolina, but they're just not doing enough right now. Cincinnati for the win. Which takes us to the Raiders versus Jacksonville Jaguars. Raiders don't play that well in the East Coast games. It is a morning game. Unfortunately, the Jaguars are going to pull this one off. And that leads us to the Dolphins and the Bears. Dolphins are hot right now. They're definitely taking this one.
Whoa, yeah, that Dolphins-Bears game really has the potential to have a shootout. Brings me to the Colts at the Pats. Last week, the Jets lost to the Pats for like the 12th time in a row or something. I think it's going to kind of look more the same for the Colts, although Ehlinger is definitely looking like he's going to be the franchise quarterback for the Colts. He threw for a couple hundred yards, no picks, but also no TDs. But he's looking very composed back there. But it's going to be more the Pats. Mac Jones is going to be back in there again and playing some ball. And that defense at the Pats is just going to shut down the Colts, I believe, in my opinion. Then the Packers at the Lions. This could be a shootout. The Lions will probably lead most of the first half, but Aaron Rodgers will buckle down, so will the defense, and they'll come back and win the game. As always, the Lions will lead the game, but they will lose in the end. Which takes me to LA Chargers at the Atlanta Falcons. At first thought, my gut feeling was telling me Mariota's balling. Atlanta's probably going to win this one. But the Chargers are coming off a bye. They both are 4-win teams. It could be really close. Could go all the way to the end. Whoever has the ball last. Atlanta had a big win against the Panthers last week, but I'm really going to have to go with the Chargers here. Bills at the Jets. Whew. This has the potential to really be a good game. Could be a very close defensive game. It's a division game. They know each other well. The Jets are going to play all the way to the end. The Bills are going to have to play for 4 quarters. They're going to have to stay disciplined. They're going to have to stay focused. But Zach Wilson might throw another 3 picks like he did last week against the Pats. So I'm going to have to go with the Bills winning this one. What do you think about the first afternoon game, the Rams at the Bucks? Frills Daily. That's a tough one.
Whew. Yeah, Rams versus the Bucks. That is a tough one. You always say don't doubt Tom Brady, and it's a really hard one on this one because he's definitely been struggling, but he's been struggling long enough, and I think that Tom Brady's going to pull this one out. Bucks win.
Yes, the afternoon and the night games. And my first one is Seattle at Arizona. Wow. Seattle's leading that division with a 5-3 record, which is super surprising. But they've had some quality wins versus the Giants, the LA Chargers, and Arizona. They held them to 9 points. In an already tough division, this is a really hard one to pick, but I'm going to have to go with Seattle the way they've been balling, although their defense has given up a lot of points too, so we will see. And then Sunday Night Football. The Titans are going into Arrowhead to play Kansas City. Kansas City has had some quality wins as well. They had a close loss against the Bills, but they smoked the Niners and the Bucks, some good defenses. And then they added Kadarius Toney. What a tough cover he's going to be. He's quick. He runs great routes. Mahomes and the Chiefs are going to win this one, I think. What do you got for Sunday Night Football and Monday Night Football, Frills Daily? Let me have it.
Sunday Night Football. Sunday. Yeah, Titans versus the Chiefs. Whew, that is a tough one. But I got to go with the Titans on this one. I think that Tannehill's bringing the team up. I think that they're going to fight hard and they're going to run the ball a lot and control the clock, and Titans are going to pull this one off. Good night, Chiefs. And now we have Monday Night Football, Ravens against the Saints. Saints have been doing really well lately, but the Ravens are going to run the ball a lot again. And also, the Ravens have not allowed a single rushing touchdown this season, which is what the Saints really depend on, rushing. And it's not going to happen this week. The Ravens defense are going to shut them down, and the Ravens are going to come out with the win.
Hey folks, if you haven't already, please check out the Frills Daily Show on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Let us know how we're doing over here. And also, please come and listen to our podcast. It's anywhere where you listen to a podcast. You can go to Anchor, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcast. Please do. We really appreciate you. Also, want to give a shout out to de-creations.com. That's capital DE-creations.com for all your merchandise needs. Thank you so much, folks. Have a great day.